Oh, radio. 1, 2, 1, 2. Mic check. 1, 2, 1, 2. This is Shantae. And I'm going to let's talk with Shantae. Let's go. First start the show in December 2010. Right here on Blog Talk Radio. This is my show. For Jay, FJ, Dante. Let's talk with Dante. Let's talk with Dante. Yes. See, we can talk about everything that needs to be talked about. So you can be aware. Let's talk with Dante. See, talking about these things, community, things, society, things that affect you and me, things that really need to be spoken about. So we can create one thing and that is let's talk with something. Let's talk with something. Hey everyone, it's your girl Shantae Sexy right here on Let's Talk with Shantae.
Thank you. Hey everyone. This is camera showing showing y'all a little too much on my backdrop. My little clips. Hey everybody, it's Shantae right here. April 12th, 2017, Shantae Sexy Spring Break Special. We're continuing from April 7th all the way up until April 14th. So we have a couple more days left to Shantae Sexy Spring Break Special. Let me get out of this jacket. I'm hot. Shout out to Oris Miller. I was just talking with him actually not too long ago, and literally, it was really great person. NFL, going to be working out with him. So today we're going to be talking about fitness goals, because guess what? I just recommitted to a personal trainer. My personal trainer is an NFL star. We're about to get right. Get right before the night is up. We can get right up. Really excited, y'all. You know, fitness goals is important. Just like I was just speaking with hers, and anybody who's in the fitness will tell you that working out is just part of it. That you do have to commit yourself to, commit yourself overall. So that's what I'm about to do. It's been a long while. Anybody who knows me, if you know me like from back in the day, I've always been pretty good on my physique, But for I'd say about 4 years, I'd say about 3, anywhere from 2 to 4 years, I just kind of been slacking, not slacking in the sense of not trying, but slacking in the sense of I have other things to do. And I do a lot of sitting down actually. I do a lot of sitting down. I do a lot of computerized type stuff. And when you're doing things and with the computer and what did I just block? Because whatever it is, I like it. But when you work around, when you're doing computer work, like producing music, everybody knows I've been going to school online for for ages. When you do those type things, it definitely interferes a lot physically with you as well. So it's not like it's just about, hold up, there we go. I was just fixing some things here. Coloring in this place is bugging today. It's a lot. Here we go. Trying to get that glare out of here. I could go anywhere in the glare policy. I love it. Anyway. Alright. There we go. Just makes me look brighter. For those of you who are listening, I'm actually in the studio trying to adapt to these lights. The lights are bright, and I literally just came from outdoors, so I'm like, it's hot. Um, but today we're going to talk about fitness goals. Why? Because on spring break, people are ready, trying to get that beach body. I've seen so many cliche fitness techniques, products, um, pills, regimens, whatever people would prefer to have their products and services called. So I think that for me personally, I like to dance, and um, I won't say that if dancing is not an option, because some people might not understand how could dancing not be an option? And I'm like, you don't understand. I would dance literally every single day. My commitment was extremely strong. But I don't dance that much anymore. Mainly because music, even though you can always go and put on music that you like to hear from other times in history. I want to turn my chair sideways. Here we go. Yeah, and I want to come in. Excuse me, y'all. I want to switch this around. Let me switch this. It's so much light over there. Like, I really feel uncomfortable there. I was trying to let y'all see the sign because Brooke was telling me before that she likes to see the sign, you know. Mhm. So I was trying to keep that in mind, but that light over there, woo, I gotta be over here. So hey, Brett. Shout out to everybody that's tuned in right now. Um, but yeah, so for me, working out has always been like one of those things. Like, I'm like casual. I like things that are already part of my day, like riding bicycle, going swimming, taking walks. You know what I'm saying? Um, and I ain't talking about just a quick walk. Like, I like to walk when I can, places to do things. I like that from time to time. So I'm one of those type of people. Like, my exercise has to be kind of meshed into what I'm already doing for me to be like, ah. But I have done, workout. I've had two personal trainers, um, one in 2011 and one in, I believe, 2012. Yeah, Coach De Leon out in France, out in Paris, France. He became my coach, and we did long distance coaching. And then I didn't have a coach for a while. And I was just like, okay. And I just was like, I'm good. Ladies, you know how it is when you get in a relationship and you meet a man and he loves you just how you are. You just like, hey, who needs to work out? Or especially if you get that one guy and he's like, no, don't change, baby, don't change. I love you. I love every inch of you. You be like, who needs to work out? You know. So, um, contrary to popular belief, a lot of women, we do have different reasons why we want to look the way we want to look. Me being an entertainer, of course, that's part of it. But more importantly, my health. Um, I have phenomenal health. I am extra grateful of that. However, I am 37. I'm getting up, I'm climbing the ladder, definitely climbing the ladder of age. And I want to make sure that as I continue to climb this ladder, that I am continuing good health practices to keep my body at optimal running condition. So I'm looking forward to my new commitment. I'm going to be working on Get Right Sports Performance with Horace Miller. Um, he is National Football League player. He played for the Raiders. He also played for Seahawks and also the Carolina Panthers. For those of you who are out there in the sports world and y'all are like, what did she just say, Horace Miller? Like, girl, how did you pull that off? Um, so shout out to Horace Miller. He has a lot of great programs going on, including his fitness gym. He offers classes and he also offers one-on-one training. Um, his sports performance center, is definitely high octane. So come around if you're not ready to hustle and bustle and go, pop, 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 boom, boom, boom. Get ready, bust a sweat, like So I'm really looking forward. I'm really looking forward to my classes starting. Wanted them to start this week, but I'm working on some on my end, and once I do, I'll be started, and I'll keep you all updated. I mean, this is going to be a very personal transformation for me. This is physically, I would say the most weight I've carried. Outside of it. No, when I was pregnant, I hadn't gotten to this size or this weight category, but I've gotten to this weight category. This is my second time reaching this weight category in my life, but this has been the longest for me pushing this weight off, and it's primarily because I haven't really tried to commit. I've worked on it at different points, and then I see my progress. I've lost like 20 pounds, 15 pounds, and then I'd be like, I know I can do it. I'm good. And then I'm down south, and when you down south, the guys. I won't say all the guys down south, but a lot of the guys they like to see women with meat on their bones, and you hear it so much. It's so common in conversation, even if it's not about me. I hear people talking so much, like the guys and women. I get comfortable. I'm just like, well, I got me some meat on my bones, so I'm good to go. But shout out to everybody who has their fitness goals, whether they're already in order from New Year's, whether they've been in order all your life, whether it's something you started back up on or something you're embarking upon. Um, I decided that this is what I want to do. My children are getting to the age where they are about to be out, as far as age wise, and it's like I could really, really, 60 seconds. I could really be a teeny bit selfish now and focus a little bit more on me, more than I have in years. So I'm really looking forward to it, because now I can. Woo, and I shed pounds so fast. So I wanted to let y'all know this. So I don't want y'all to be scared and you look up one day and you be like, dang, Shantae, girl. I just want y'all to know I'm working with a professional athlete, and I'm going to be using this to the best of my ability as far as getting my physique where I want to and making an impact on my health and my endurance as a woman. And I hope you all are out there too. I know a lot of people, that's what they do. 10 seconds. That's what they do. When the weather starts changing, they're like, I was just saying the other day how so many people are outside, they're in the parks, they're working out, they're riding bikes, they're doing this, they're doing that. People who tentatively work indoors, they're now working outdoors. I'm just looking forward to this whole thing. And yes, you will see footage of me working out, busting a sweat, busting my chops. You're going to see my transformation. I'm not embarrassed of my weight or my size or, the physicality that I've reached at this point in my life. Definitely not. I mean, if that were the case, I wouldn't even ever walk out the door in public eye. I'm still a very confident woman, no matter what size I, am, whether I'm this size or that size or in between size. Um, it's just something. It's a decision that I decided to make. I'm glad that Oris is a business partner that is willing to work with me and interested in making this such not only a memorable experience but a very impactful experience for me as a woman. I do a lot of sitting down, y'all, and women. Let's be realistic. Even men. Men, they tend to gain weight a little further down the line. But women, once you reach like your mid 20s, once you reach like your mid 20s, if you're not constantly working on your physique, even if it's little here, a little there, you get, once you start getting to those 30s, your body will definitely begin to let you see it. Like you'll get to see it. Some girls might get a little bigger bottom or bigger top, some might actually start gaining weight in places they don't want it. But you do start to see your body gaining weight in those areas that maybe you didn't have weight before. It doesn't have to be a bad look, but you will notice. I mean, if you look at it back from friends that you've known from years ago and you think how they looked in high school versus now, you'd be like, yeah, they definitely gained some weight here or there. And most people still look the same. It's just that, they've gained their adult weight. And when you gain your adult weight, you have to manage it. And if you don't manage it, you know, it could have effects on your health and your well-being. And that's really important that we all keep that in mind as well. And I'm very grateful that Oris had emphasized that emphasized that for me to keep that planted in my mind, because now it's, I've had nutritionists in times past and all of that. And it's like, so I'm really excited. I'm very excited. I'm beyond excited, and I'm looking forward to got the hiccup, letting you see my before and afters. Um, it's going to be a big pivotal moment for me physically. Because I remember when I was working at it, and I was like, I don't want to work out, and then I get up and I go work out, and I feel all good and energized, and I see myself doing stuff. But then I'd go back and do something like eat a bag of junk food and not care and be like, oh well, who cares? I'm gonna work it off tomorrow. But no, um, I never really was like that, and I picked up that bad habit somewhere out of nowhere. Actually, I picked up that bad habit, and now I'm about to break out of it. I don't really do it too much because I'm not really big on snacks and junk food. I really, I like nuts. I like fruits. I love vegetables and fruits. So it kind of bewilders me when I be like, dang, how did I gain any weight anyway? I got, you know, hardly ever do soda, hardly ever do fast food and, fried foods. So it's really weird, and I checked my health over the years. I checked it recently. I don't have any medical conditions that would cause me, you know, I have, I go and I donate plasma, and they always are like, girl, you have like the perfect, blood pressure. How? I'm so jealous. And I'm just like, what you mean? So, I don't have issues with high cholesterol or blood pressure and things of that nature. And I'm grateful of it. So I figured, girl, you better grab that thing by the reins and ride it on out and make sure just make sure you do what you need to do. Um, for the ladies out there, I know y'all gonna be hitting that inbox. Yeah, he's a very handsome young man. He's very handsome, very professional, and very business oriented. Very handsome guy, tall, handsome fella. So don't y'all go asking me now. If you see the show, there's your answer, and it's business, so I can't tell you what his personal life is like. So don't get to asking. I have no further questions. Case dismissed. Boom. But it's great. It's great experience for me. And listen, y'all, if you have any fitness goals out there, don't put them off. I know so many people who put it off, and they put it off until it's too late. Don't be that type of a person. If you really love yourself and you care about your appearance and your well-being, if you care about your family and loved ones, and you want to make sure that they have an opportunity to see you live long and prosperous, I mean, we know there's other elements of the world that could cause premature death, but don't let that be one of the causes, something that you could, avoid on your own. But I want y'all to hear my new music. I didn't load it up for y'all, but I promise I'm going to load it up tonight, and I'm going to let y'all hear it tomorrow. I hope you enjoy it. I put out another track off the Jan 2nd album. It's called Accelerator. It is definitely a reggae slash dancehall party club song. What is the song about? Well, when I make my music, I create a scene, and then I play out the scene as if it were something that happens to me. Sometimes I do my normal dry humor and play around and joke around. Um, the concept of the song is built around the adrenaline of driving a new car. I love cars. And when I was writing this song, I wrote this song actually last year. Um, and I decided to make sure that this would be on the album because I love it so much. Um, but it's built around my love for cars, and I love throwback cars, but I also love the luxury cars that you look at and be like, what? Ooh, what? Ooh, that kind of thing. Um, let's see. And so the concept of the song is based upon driving like you're driving a new car. And if you ever driven a new car, whether it be brand new off the lot or a used car that's brand new to you because it's now yours, where you're making payments towards it, you just be ready. You ready to, you when you first get that car, no matter what car it is, you gotta jump on the highway and you gotta gun it. You gotta, you know what I'm saying? You gotta flush out that engine and that motor right quick. So you just gotta get in it and just so the song is a party song, and I'm just talking about how people look good in the clubs, how women be in the club looking so good that the guys can't even choose which one because the women be so gorgeous. And it's just talking about how um, you know it's just it's little humor into it. I took a line from Biggie's song Nasty Girl, um, where he's like, ladies, my Mercedes can hold two in the back, four if you fat. No, can hold four in the back, two if you fat. So I took that verse because that actually is my favorite verse on that song. I think it was so funny. And I changed it around. And so I have a verse where I'm like, baby, my Mercedes can hold you in the back. You like it like that? I'm playing. You know what I'm saying? So I was basically just joking, because a lot of people, when they go out to clubs, I won't say a lot of people, but there are select people, they go out to clubs just to meet dates to, hop off and leave off of a dance or off of looking at a person. But um, it was just, it's just like basically a flirtatious line, like, oh, I know that's, I'm looking so good. Because, of course, remember, the song is about how women be looking so good up in these clubs that the guys wish they could drive it like a new machine, meaning these guys want to take you home and they want to they want that. They want you like a new car. So that's what the song is about. It's called Accelerator. I actually have a dance that goes with it. I'm a full-blooded West Indian, so it definitely involves gyrating the buttocks and the hips and dipping low. So I'm looking to shoot the video with my people's Hood Rich Films. So if OG says it's a go, it's a go. We'll be definitely making a video, and I'll definitely be showing y'all my little dance on up in there, and I show y'all how to do it. It's called the Accelerator, and it's really fun. The song is catchy, and it goes drive like a new machine, pedal to the metal, push the accelerator. So it's really fun, and you'll really like it. And if you want to hear it before tomorrow, go to my page on Reverb Nation /Shantae Sexy and you can hear it. It's one of the top title tracks on there. And definitely share. It got a lot of echo in it because it's for the club. It's supposed to bounce off the wall and make people feel like they got a whole bunch of stuff going on. But thank you so much for tuning in. Remember, aim high. Don't aim low unless it's a low blow. Bah! But aim high. Go for the best. And make sure that any and every single thing that you do in life is for you and for the ones you love. And make sure that no matter what it is that you're doing in life, no matter what it is that you aim for in life, that you give thanks and that you continue as a person to, cultivate your skills, sharpen your skills, broaden your knowledge and understanding. And don't be afraid to ask questions. Don't be afraid to learn something that could be very beneficial to you and for you. Well, this is your girl Shantae Sexy on Let's Talk with Shantae. We're right here in Spring Break Special, Shantae Sexy's Spring Break Special, airing from April 7th to April 14th. I know. I was going to say April 4th. I was just thinking about that day. And I want to thank you all for having tuned in today. Um, it's time for me to go get some rest earlier. I'm not even going to lie. Earlier, I am anemic. I've done a show on me being anemic. I am anemic, and my iron levels were low today. And I felt it coming. I felt it getting lower over the past month. And I started to take my vitamins because I don't take iron pills because if you ever taken iron pills, you understand that yeah. Shout out to people who's ever taken an iron pill before. So I don't take iron pills, but I will take like the one a day, the women's one a day vitamin. So that way I'm getting a blast of all of my vitamins just in case. I love eating my broccoli. I love, my dark green leafy collard greens and things of that nature. But sometimes, just sometimes, it doesn't work in my favor, and I'm using up a lot of, my nutrients. So I went out and I grabbed up, well, I purchased it, but I loaded up on, my little protein boost, like, my peanuts and my sunflower seeds, those type things to help, give me other energy so that way my body isn't draining it. So far, I have been extremely busy, extremely physical and doing a lot of working. So I have to take care of the ism. Ism got to take care of me. So I noticed that my iron levels are low. So earlier I was so like lightheaded-ish, like felt like I was gonna, fall out. And, because I'm anemic, the temperature that you all may feel, I don't feel it. So if it's like 100 degrees, for me, it doesn't feel like 100 degrees. It feels more like 80, 85, so my body can easily overheat, which is why in times past I did, faint because of overheating, my body overheating because I was unaware that I was so hot. But I can smell when it's hot. Even if I'm indoors, I can smell when it's really hot. So I use my other senses. Thank God for my other senses. I use my other senses to help me be able to, adapt to it. And I kept, the other day I was working and I could smell heat in the air, and I noticed that I was starting to get kind of dizzy. But today it really hit me. Um, so shout out to my soups. I call them my soups for caring enough about me to say, girl, go ahead and rest. So this is probably the last bit of work that I'll be doing today. No studio today, no show, no filming, no recording. I did go to my meeting with Oris today. I had to do that. I wasn't gonna stand up my dude. But other than that, I am I am not going to put myself in a predicament where I'm just, you know, all over the place. So I'm really excited to have that as an option for myself. And I'm definitely, absolutely, positively going to be looking forward to each and every moment of this relaxation. I did take a nap. Let me see. My nap today it was interrupted, because my property manager kept calling me about a parking pass that they're issuing us for my parking lot that I have. And I'm like, why would I need a parking pass to park in my parking lot? And they're like, oh, because there's been lots of people parking out there that don't belong on the property. So they're attentively policing the area. And it's like, I'm like, eh. So now I have to wear like this not a police tag, this parking tag in my car. It really clashes with my swag. So I don't keep that thing hanging. You know what I mean? I put that thing away. But, because, when you move somewhere, you give them all of that information. So they already know your car is there. So I don't feel that I need to go the extra mile to put a parking pass in my car. Like, to me, that's so whack. My information is registered to be here um in my my residential documents as well as my state documents. I'm not about to go the extra mile because there's allegedly people parking in the lot that they believe shouldn't be there. It's too much work for me. It's too much work. I'm telling you, it's too much work. It's too much work. It's too much work. And I ain't trying to do all that. But yeah, I did get some rest, but again, I had interrupted rest. So I'm going to, which is why the show was so early today, because I'm going to actually cut. I'm not going online, and I'm not doing anything that might um, distract me in any kind of way. But I would like for us to have a moment of silence for Charlie Murphy, who passed today at the age of 57. His fight against leukemia. For those of you who don't know, leukemia is a cancer of the blood. It begins in the bone marrow. The bone marrow is, if you've ever broken open like a chicken leg, and it's actually like cartilage inside. Like some people actually eat it. We call it the cartilage, but some people eat it. Well, the cancer starts in that tissue matter, and what it does is it spreads throughout the body, throughout the blood. It's cancer of the blood, and it's very, very, it's a very popular blood cancer, and unfortunately, he suffered his fate at the hands of leukemia. So definitely, my prayers go out to Eddie Murphy and his family, Charlie Murphy's relatives and family and friends, everybody who's affected. Because I really think he's a very funny man, very hilarious, wonderful personality. What was showed to us. So I don't have anything negative to say about him, and I pray for everybody out there, living with any type of ailment, condition, or physical issue, mental issue, because there's so much out there, and in the medical world is so limited to what can be done, money wise, experience wise. Some people don't have the right experience level or education on it to help. Some people don't have the right material. Some people just, there's so many different elements. So definitely pray. Um, Cancer in any form is detrimental. It's a very powerful illness that comes upon people, and it literally breaks down people and their family and loved ones, because it takes away so much from a person. So um, I just want to take this moment for us all to show respect to Charlie Murphy, all that he's done in his career, all he's ever stood for, praying that for his family and friends to have a peaceful going away service for him when that time comes. And thank you all again for tuning in to Let's Talk with Shantae. Shantae Sexy Spring Break Special continues. Please visit my website, www.ltwsradio.com. Learn a little bit more about me. And if you have some music, some sounds, you want me to put it on the show, I'll be more than happy to do that for you. And if you have any other types of fun, cool stuff that you got going on and you want me to help you out with it, just let me know. I'm here to be here. Yeah, that's pretty much it. And shout out to everybody, whether you have fitness goals or not, make sure that you make the best of your life. This is your girl Shantae Sexy right here on Let's Talk with Shantae on the Blog Talk Radio Network. If you missed it, you missed what? Yes, I is out. Toodaloo.